Hi, and welcome back to Apple Cottage. Yes, I'm sitting on my counter. So this video is really a rant. Now, I live in a tiny house. And I know when you live in a tiny house, sometimes not everything is exactly what you like. But seriously, who designs a house and doesn't put a window above the sinks? Now, if you're in an apartment, sometimes this would happen because there's just not enough windows. But this is a house. Why would you not do that? Why would you design the kitchen in this part of the house and have a garage right next to it so you couldn't put a window? One of the fun things about doing the dishes is that you can look out the window, you can see what's happening. Like today, it's 9 degrees. I could see the snow outside, but not at my house, I couldn't. So I say to myself, what kind of architect designs a house and doesn't put a window? And I thought and thought about that. 2 reasons I came up with. One, they have never cooked in their life. And they don't realize that when you cook, you do the dishes, and you would like to look outside instead of looking at a wall. Now granted, I've used this space. I put up an old metal bed frame, painted it the same color as the wall, and I hung pots and pans. It goes way up there. I have great big pots and strainers and everything. But probably the other reason is correct. Because just because you have an architect, that doesn't mean that architect graduated with high honors. I think this architect had a C average instead of an A average. So he doesn't charge as much for his architectural designs. And I have thought about this and thought about this and thought about this. Because we've been here 15 years. And some of my gardening friends, they've even thought about it. I once thought that we could knock out the cupboards over here, go into the other room, which is my sewing room, and make a larger kitchen, and there's a window in that room, and so I could move my sink over there. My husband wasn't too keen on that idea. So I have come up with a new plan. Now, the garage, it's only a 1-stall garage, and so it just has a slanted roof that meets up here. So my idea is to take this wall out, and where the roof line is in the garage, put a sunroof. One of those ones that you can open up, and actually I've seen them, you open up and then you push this way and you can actually stand out there. And I thought that would be so cool. I could have some plants out there. So how am I going to pay for that? That is another question. Especially since we're retiring. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to have garage sales. Now, my garage sales are always different than most people's. In fact, I have people that send me messages, when are you going to have another garage sale? Because my theory is, a person that goes to a garage sale has X amount of dollars on that Saturday morning. And so I have always had garage sales. Everything is $1. It doesn't matter if it's worth $100. It doesn't matter if it's worth $1. Everything is $1. I don't dicker. I don't bargain. I don't price. Everything is $1. Now, what I have found through these dollar garage sales is that people go, well, it's only $1. And if I don't buy it now, I'm not going to be able to get this item. If I come back, it'll be gone because it's only $1. So on average, on my garage sales, I make $800 to $1,000. And I just go through the different rooms in my house. I take out things that I don't need. There's a few little things I might bundle together in a Ziploc bag, but I don't barter. So I figure that it will probably take me to take this out. One of the other things I hate are corner cupboards. I think they're such a waste of space. You get things way in the back, you never use them because you can't get to them, and they're almost lost in the barrens. So I am going to make that wall over there just straight cupboards. I'm not going to let it curve around over here a little bit. And on this side, I'm going to make them straight cupboards too. And then I'm going to move this sink right here over a little bit and have it as a freestanding sink so that I can put my garbage can next to it. I'll have straight cupboards. And on this wall, I'm going to completely open it up. And I'm either going to put 1 or 2 skylights in there, depending on what sizes I can get. So, that's my rant for the day. Why do architects design things when they don't know what they're doing? And I understand, little houses, you're going to have an architect that's not a famous architect. So, that's just my rant for the day. I feel better. Thanks for listening. And this is Sandy at Apple Cottage.